Building a metabolically friendly gut requires a strategic approach that combines fiber, polyphenol, and plant-based protein to nourish beneficial microbial strains while supporting systemic metabolic health. Emerging research shows that gut microbes are not passive passengers. They actively mediate glucose metabolism, lipid regulation, inflammation, and energy balance. By providing the right substrates through diet, we can selectively encourage the growth of SCFA-producing bacteria like Faecalibacterium prosnitzii, Roseburia, and Bifidobacterium, reduce pro-inflammatory species, and enhance microbial diversity, creating a gut ecosystem that supports insulin sensitivity, cardiovascular health, and overall metabolic resilience. Fiber is the foundational component for a metabolically friendly microbiome. Soluble fibers and resistant starches reach the colon largely undigested, where they're fermented by microbes into short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, such as butyrate, propionate, and acetate. Butyrate, in particular, nourishes colonocytes, strengthens gut barrier integrity, and reduces systemic inflammation, while propionate and acetate act as signaling molecules that improve hepatic glucose regulation, lipid metabolism, and insulin sensitivity. Foods like leafy greens, beans, lentils, oats, and whole grains are excellent sources of fermentable fibers. For example, adding kale, spinach, or Swiss chard to meals provides fibers that feed SCFA-producing bacteria while delivering micronutrients like magnesium, potassium, and folate, which support metabolic function. Legumes like chickpeas, black beans, and lentils supply both soluble fiber and slowly digestible starches that encourage microbial fermentation and stabilize blood glucose, making them particularly valuable for individuals managing prediabetes or insulin resistance. Polyphenol complement the benefits of fiber by selectively enriching beneficial microbes while suppressing potentially harmful taxa. These plant-derived compounds are metabolized by gut bacteria into bioactive metabolites that reduce oxidative stress, modulate inflammatory pathways, and enhance SCFA production. Berries, such as blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries, are rich in flavonoids and anthocyanins that encourage the growth of Bifidobacterium and Roseburia. Nuts, particularly pistachios and almonds, also provide polyphenol in addition to fiber and healthy fats, creating a synergistic effect that amplifies microbial activity. Even small servings of polyphenol-rich foods consumed consistently can shift the microbial balance toward protective species, demonstrating the power of phytonutrients in shaping a metabolically beneficial gut environment. Plant-based protein further enhances gut and metabolic health by offering substrates that complement microbial fermentation while supporting satiety and glucose stability. Protein from legumes, nuts, seeds, and certain grains slows digestion, provides amino acids for both host metabolism and microbial activity, and can enhance the production of metabolites that regulate energy balance. For example, combining pistachios with a high-fiber fruit like apple or pear creates a nutrient matrix that feeds SCFA-producing bacteria, moderates postprandial glucose spikes, and supports the release of satiety hormones such as GLP-1 and PYY. Over time, this combination can improve insulin sensitivity, stabilize appetite, and reduce the inflammatory burden associated with dysregulated glucose metabolism. Meal planning with these principles in mind can maximize both microbial and metabolic outcomes. A breakfast including oats topped with berries and chopped pistachios provides fiber, polyphenol, and protein in a single meal, priming the microbiome to produce SCFAs early in the day. Lunches featuring lentil or chickpea salads with leafy greens and a drizzle of olive oil sustain microbial activity, deliver essential nutrients, and enhance anti-inflammatory signaling. Snack options like a handful of nuts, fresh fruit, or raw vegetables ensure a continuous supply of fermentable substrates for gut bacteria. Evening meals that include beans or whole grains paired with vegetables allow fermentation to continue overnight, supporting SCFA production during the fasting period and promoting glucose stability by morning. Consistency and diversity are key. Incorporating a wide range of fibers, polyphenol, and plant proteins ensures that multiple beneficial microbial strains are nourished simultaneously, enhancing microbial resilience and diversity. This multi-pronged approach reduces the relative abundance of potentially harmful bacteria, strengthens gut barrier function, and optimizes the production of metabolites that regulate systemic inflammation, glucose metabolism, and energy balance. Small, Consistent adjustments, such as adding an extra serving of leafy greens, swapping refined snacks for pistachios, or including legumes in more meals, can cumulatively produce profound improvements in microbial composition and metabolic outcomes. In summary, a metabolically friendly gut can be intentionally cultivated through a science-backed diet rich in fiber, polyphenol, and plant-based protein. Key ingredients: pistachios, beans, leafy greens, berries, and whole grains provide fermentable substrates for SCFA-producing bacteria, promote microbial diversity, reduce inflammation, and enhance insulin sensitivity. By integrating these foods across meals and snacks, individuals can create a gut ecosystem that actively supports metabolic health, stabilizes glucose and lipid regulation, strengthens the intestinal barrier, and contributes to long-term systemic resilience. This approach demonstrates that the microbiome is a dynamic partner in health and that thoughtful, nutrient-rich eating is a powerful tool for shaping microbial function, preventing metabolic dysfunction, and optimizing overall well-being.